Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, something is different about my hair. It just grew really fast. I took these pills. Psych, I'm playing. No, I got lock extensions, and this video is going to be me sharing all about my experience of getting lock extensions. I'm very glad I made this decision because I feel like it just made my life a lot easier. Currently my hair is freshly retwisted by me, and yeah. So if you want lock extensions, the first step is knowing where to get your hair from. There's a lot of different vendors out there. The kind of hair that you need is called Afro Kinky Bulk Hair. I will leave the link in the description box. After doing some research, I found a company called Macoon Styles, which is the most popular one out of Florida, I think, or something like that. And their hair quality was A1, honestly. I bought about 6 packs of hair, which actually was unnecessary because we only used about 4 1/4. I ordered the hair and it came within a week and a half, I believe. Yeah, a week. No, I ordered the hair and it came within a week. Let's just say 5 to 6 days it came. Yeah. And I was very impressed because my appointment was coming up and I wasn't sure if the hair was going to come on time, so it did. The next step to getting your lock extensions is finding a stylist. There are so many locticians out there, and many of them want to charge you your whole, mortgage and stuff. And it's insane, honestly. And some of them are just scammers, to be honest. So after doing some extensive research, I found a stylist. Her name is Asia. I will leave her information in the description box for those who live in the DMV. I'm from Maryland, so I'm glad I was able to find her and go to her. She wasn't too far from me. And basically the worst thing about finding a stylist is people are just insane and their expectations are crazy. I had a stylist tell me that she does her lock extensions in the house and that before I could come I would have to pay up front. I was like, scammer. You're not scamming me. Most of the stylists, what I found with them is they want 50%, like half of your deposit before you even come. Lock extensions do take a very long time, so they're not sure if you're gonna book the day that you're gonna show up. Let's say they book a whole day for you, you didn't put anything down, and then you don't show up. They're losing out on money, you're not. So most of the stylists do want a deposit, whether if it's 10 or 50% of it, they want their money just to make sure that you're gonna show up to your appointment. So after doing my research, getting my hair, and finding a stylist, I booked my appointment. You can either get lock extensions from not having locks at all, which is from the ground up, where they crochet your own hair and then attach the locks. Or you can do it like me, where I was already a year into my lock journey and my locks were a little bit more mature, like teenage locks, and I got the lock extensions created onto my locks. So when you go to get your locks, there's 2 options when you first talk to the stylist. You can either get custom locks, which is when they're crocheting the hair onto your locks as you go. So throughout your whole head, that stylist is making your locks for you as you go. Or you get your locks pre-made the night before. Based on the size of your locks, they can make them the night before and then simply attach them. I went with my custom locks because my mom did start my locks for me, and my locks are different sizes. If I would have had one uniform size all around, then I would have probably just said make them for me and we can attach them and cut down the time. But it did take about 6 to 7 hours for her to do it for me. It was a long day, and it was great. She made the locks for me as I went, and it was more affordable for me to do also. When I got there, she would take pieces of the Afro Kinky Bulk hair, she would wrap it around and make it the length that I wanted it to be, and then she would take the crocheting needle tool. It was an electronic device, and she would crochet it all throughout the length of my hair until she got to the desired end. So if you get a close-up of my hair, it's seamless. Like, it's perfect. It's seamless. You can't even tell where she attached my lock. So like right here, I know that that's where she attached the lock extensions to my hair because I can feel the difference between my hair and the lock extensions. It's not that big of a difference at all, but it's because it's my hair. That's why I know. The lock that's mine up here, this is my lock. It's a lot more mature than this lock right here. When you get your hair custom made, the lock isn't actually mature and you have to wait for it to go through the maturing process itself. Now the hair, you can wash it. It's 100% human hair. You can dye it. Actually, I dyed my hair 2 days ago when I retwisted it. And I dyed it jet black. I love jet black hair. So I think it looks poppin'. It looks good. It dyed. It took well. It washes well. It smells like my shampoo. yeah, smells like my shampoo, and I mean, I have no complaints, honestly. So she custom made my hair for me. We took breaks in between, etc. Then she washed my hair and retwisted it for me. So after I got my hair done, I went on vacation, of course. So when I was on vacation, I swam, and so I shampooed my hair after swimming and basically retwisted my perimeter. And when I came back, I still felt like I had sand in my hair, because having locks is different than natural hair. You can scrub it really well and it'll come out, but I still felt like I had sand in my hair from the beach, so I washed it again and retwisted it the other day. And honestly, I have no complaints whatsoever. I love my locks and I love my lock extensions. Like, probably the best decision I've ever made. The pros and the cons of having lock extensions. I'm gonna start with the cons. Not that there are too many. The number one thing that bothers me the most is, like, when you first get them initially, you're like,
oh crap, is my hair gonna fall out? Like,
you have that fear that, you know, the hair might just fall off, but she did a great job and I don't think that's gonna happen. Another con is, which is the one that basically stifled me the most in the beginning, is the stigma that it carries within the lock community. Many people think that having lock extensions is like going against the grain and like, oh my god, you didn't go through the natural way of having a lock journey and blah 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 blah. So that was a con for me. Other than that, I really don't have any other cons to having lock extensions. I actually have pros. Number one pro is the versatility. Like, you can do anything you want with your locks, especially with your lock extensions. When it was shorter, there were so many updos that I couldn't do myself or anything like that. And now that I'm like, you know, I have a little bit of length, I can actually do better styles. I can do ponies, buns, whatever I want to do. So, and that leads me to my second point, which is, along with versatility, more style options. Like, that's definitely a pro to having lock extensions. Another pro to having lock extensions is you can skip through the struggle phases. So if you don't want to go through the natural hair journey of having locks and all of that, there you go. Get lock extensions, you're done. You have locks, and that's the end of it. So I think that's a pro personally. What else? And honestly, getting lock extensions is about your own self-confidence. If you want something, like, people put on makeup to boost their, you know, their appearance. Do it, it's yours. People wear perfume to smell better. People wear makeup to look a little better, enhance their beauty. You know, certain clothes will enhance the way you look. And so if you want lock extensions, it's your hair, get it. Who cares? You know, rock whatever you want to rock. If you look good doing it, you look good doing it. So it doesn't really matter what anybody thinks, you know. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope to see you on my next one. Please don't forget to share this video, comment, like, and subscribe.